Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.
Wow. All right, guys. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek. I'm coming back at you with some Star Citizen. I'm actually in the Hotfix, and this is like the third time today that my game has said that the game has stopped running unexpectedly. Let me double check my hotfix. Yeah, the hotfix is a larger number. I'm up to date. Maybe I should hit verify files. Submitting a crash report earlier today. Well, welcome to the stream anyway. First of all, let me just say that. We're still a little early. We got 5 minutes till 1 o'clock. But no, I logged on earlier, went into the IAE, And when I went into the IAE, I got into the links. There's a display model. I got into the links and sat down in the pilot seat. Or should I, oh yeah, that's right. I was going to want to switch out of this server once we got successfully logged in. I totally forgot about that. Now I've remembered. Because we're server locked. Oh crap, I'm going to be all the way out of the IAE probably. Because even though we crashed, I came right back in, and when you come right back in, you get server locked, and it puts you right back in the body wherever your body was at. Which is a good thing normally. That's normally a good thing. But so I sat down in the links, and immediately I couldn't get up. My Y wouldn't work. Nothing would work. On the tram, I do remember this. On the tram, I tried to use the emote to salute, and it wouldn't work. But just a few seconds ago, before we went live, I got on the tram, and I hit salute, and my character saluted. So I have salute down as number pad 8. That's just me personally, salute. I was going to assign a bunch of different emotes to my number pads. I just can't remember how to do that. It's been so long. I've gone to the... I guess I could go into the key options and go all the way down, but there is a quick way to do it by getting into your thought wheel, but I don't know the hotkeys in the thought wheel, how to assign stuff. So maybe I should just go into the menu, because what I wanted to do is just have someone stand, maybe not at attention, maybe at ease, and then maybe have a wave or a beckon or a whistle or maybe even a dance move, The horrible dances that they have in the game, they need to really add a variety of them. So I've got like a couple of swigs left on this peach drink. I got a couple of, almost a full orange recovery. My watermelon is empty. Oh, see, I knew it. I was going to be back in the tram. But you know what? It's all good, because what we're going to do is we're going to exit to the menu. But now, instead of it crashing, I'm going to exit. So when I come back in, I'm going to be in the hab. So I rented the links. I rented the Polaris. No, I did not rent the Polaris. I rented that new one. I'm already losing my mind. That new big ship. The Perseus. That's right. I rented a Nox. Maybe not a Nox. Maybe an X1. I rented a little motorcycle because I wanted to see if I could put this motorcycle in the back of my rescue. I want to call it a Perseus, but that's not right. It's the rescue ship. What is that little thing called? It's a little medical ambulance thing. I can't remember what it's called. Man, I'm out of it tonight. But this is what we're gonna do. This is my plan for the night. I'm gonna go to the IAE. We're gonna look around at all the different ships because I barely only looked at like 3 ships, and then we're going to go back to the hangar and I want to test to see if the links will fit in the back of a Zeus. I don't think it will. But I want to test it because I've always wanted to purchase a Lynx. Ever since I've seen the Lynx at the very beginning, that's my ground vehicle that I want. I have an Ursa, which is kind of like the Lynx's big brother. The Ursa will not fit in the back of my Zeus. I've already tried cramming it in there. There is another vehicle I want to rent, but I have to wait for the Gray Cat Day to come out. I think it's called the MTV. Okay, now let's see if I crash. I hope not. No, let's not do that. A very yellow individual.
Say no to a paying gig.
Oh, I just missed it. What is that? That's interesting. Looks like an
The
S-71.
next shuttle is approaching the station.
Okay.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
And see, this is the command I was trying to do. Yep, there was a salute. I succeeded. Yeah, I've been messing around with my options for graphics, and that might have something to do with all my crashes. Okay, where is it? There should be an upscaling. I thought there was a percentage of the UI or something. Text input. I could have swore there was a UI upscaling or something like that.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop,
I don't see. Oh wait, upscaling technique. Yeah. Oh, UI
Last call
aspect
for
modifier.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
No, no. Let me out. Okay, thank you.
Hey there.
A friendly reminder to check personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights, and to dispose of any trash in appropriate receptacles. Stress no less.
Yeah, lowering that UI aspect up to my FPS by 10.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Yeah, so maybe I just need to not mess with that or lower it.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Hey Sean, man, what's going on? How are you doing? We're going over to the International Aerospace Expo. We're going to take a look at some ships and gadgets and stuff like that that are on display. I've already been over there this afternoon, but I specifically ran over there so that I could rent a couple of ships before they expired, because every couple of days they swap out which ones are free. Right now, Star Citizen is free to play. If anybody wants to join me or play for yourself, all you got to do is go to the website, sign up for an account on the RSI website, and then download the game and log in, and you can play. You'll be given like the worst ship available. I think during the free fly, I think they give you like 5 or 6 ships, and then what you could do if you wanted, if this is for everybody, then you could come over here to the IAE every couple of days and rent ships for free. All you got to do is click on a ship. The rental cost is 0. You get the ship, and then you can go try it out for a couple of days. And if you like it, then you can either buy it in game or you can buy it for real cash. But otherwise, I think the free fly is like a 2-week. It goes on through the end of the IAE, and I'll show you the schedule. It's on a plaque when we get to this like platform over here. It's on the plaque, and I'll show you the dates. This is also a way that you can test your computer to see if it's capable of running the game. That way you don't have to buy the game, you can just you can try it, and then if it works, then
Please clear the hatch.
okay, so this is the 2955. There it is, December 3rd. So from now till December 3rd, you can play for free. Looks like somebody accidentally crashed here. Yeah, that's the Perseus. I did go ahead and rent that ship. That big one right there. Mainly just because I wanted to see what the insides looked like. And this right here is the schedule. And November 21 is RSI. But now that it's November 22nd, it's going to be Origin and Drake. Drake might be available right now. Might not. I think it kicks over at noon. Why does this guy have this giant box? Okay. This is the dealer's room where you can buy clothing, merchants, you know, like shirts and pants and hats. If you want to show your support for certain manufacturers or the convention. We're going to go to the expo floor. The Vision Center, I think, is what it's called. Now, in the past, they would have these big halls, and when you go into them, every couple of days, the ships on display would be different. But in this, I'm going up the ramp. In this, the ships that are on display are the same the whole time. They have all the manufacturers. You can visit all the manufacturers and see all the different ships. I'm going to come over here. Nope, just Origin and RSI. Okay, that's what it was this afternoon. Okay, I think the background noise is too loud. I'm going to try to adjust that. Would you consider that to be sound effects? Yep. I know I've got it turned way down in the stream, but in my headset, it's super loud. Sean, no problem, man. That is, I get off on helping other people. You know, if you were to ask me why are you a hero, it's because I feel good helping other people. Okay, here we go. Let's start with this piece of junk right here. Excuse me. This is the Salvation. Salvaging? Okay. Maybe it's a salvaging ship. It's got a couple little pocket guns. Excuse me. Hello. What's going on? Nice haircut. Purple and blonde. Yeah, look how small that ship is. It's like super small. But you know what's cool about it? Here, let's go to third person. Come on. It's kind of square. I kind of like it. believe it or not, I kind of dig that. All right, so that's the Salvation. That's brand new, by the way. This is the Meteor. This has been around a while. I haven't owned one or anything. This is how you get in the ship. It's like a little elevator, pocket elevator. Now, my understanding is there's like supposed to be a table right there, I thought. Is there a way to open that table?
Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test run? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent.
Nope, that's the, whoops. That's the elevator, okay. I'm looking for a button to, okay, that closes that. Which is a component, yeah, this little gray box right there, I think is a little table, a weapon rack. I thought. What's that? Open. Ah, there it is. Look at that. The open button's up here for some reason. No, yeah, you put your weapon or pistol right there. Looks like this is where pistols would go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship
But it doesn't really do it for me. It's kind of like a fighter with a bed, which is kind of cool. Beds are good to log out. Now we're going to go over here. This is the Kruger ships, the two Wolves. You've got the Wolf and the Super Wolf. The what do they call it? Alpha Wolf. Somebody's looking at the components. I have got to take a short break. I am holding off on running to the bathroom, so I'm gonna do that right now. Hopefully, I don't get disconnected by tapping out because I did earlier. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way. Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test run? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent. Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment. trip is ready to go the extra distance, stop by Kruger Intergalactic to see their lineup of quality stuff crafters and learn why they are the perfect addition to any fleet. This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way. Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test run? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent. Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
Okay, I am back. Sort of. Back physically, just not back mentally. How come it never works unless you... Okay, there we go. All right, so we got...
The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
lights right in my eyes. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to take a little bit of something.
When your trip is ready to go the extra distance, stop by Kruger.
You know, I got a wireless headset, and while I was in the bathroom, I heard him say, you know, keep a close eye on your belongings. You don't know who's, someone's going to take your stuff. It's funny. But I've got quite a bit scheduled for tonight. I got the IAE. I'm going to spend, I don't know, an hour in here, and then I'm going to spend an hour in the hangar. I don't know what we're going to do.
Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
There it is.
Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test run? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent.
Yeah, I noticed that the more energy drinks that I drink, the more more bowel problems I have. So actually, I've been cutting back.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display.
So this is the Lynx. This is the one I rented. But I don't know if it's too wide for my ship, right? The wheels, it looks like it's going to be okay, but I can't really tell until we get there. The Lynx. This is like a luxury vehicle, actually. See how the seats and the table and
The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
got like a little computer terminal there. So I sat in that chair right there, and then I couldn't get up. The game wouldn't let me get up, so I'm not going to do it. I took a screenshot and I filed an issue council report.
Stop by Kruger Intergalactic to see their lineup of quality snuff films and learn why they are the perfect addition to any fleet.
What is this? This is not the Perseus. This is a... This is a crafting thing. Isn't it? Oh, what does it say right here? Power plant. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's a power plant.
Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that
You can buy it for 200,000 credits. Awful big. Okay, this looks a lot like the... Hey, dude. This looks a lot like the crafting thing. I got excited there for a second. Okay, this is the Perseus that I rented. We don't need to go into it here because I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna go to my hangar and see if it'll go in there. Okay, we're gonna check out, that's the raft. Looks like the raft. Yeah, the raft. Oh, hey. I have one of those now.
please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
There's a little Argo something or other. Tractor. Looks like a sky crane. You know that helicopter that carries around big Connex boxes? Kind of what it looks like. It's probably where they got their inspiration for that.
The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Okay, Hall 2 and 3. This is a map of the expo. Hall 2 has the Hornets and stuff. And Hall 3 has the Stinger. If I cared about that, which I really don't. But these are all alien ships. And there's the Paladin. But that's Anvil. I gotta wait for Anvil to come around before I can rent those. But we can go check it out. This is a model of the hull series. That looks like a hull A. This might be a hull B or C. I don't know my hulls. But you see how this is with the front and back collapsed, and this is with the front and back extended and then these little cargo extensions pop out, and you attach cargo onto these magnetic plates here on the side. Yeah, it makes it hard to land. Can I push this around? Oh, it won't let me. Okay. They're just showing a variety of different cargo platforms and stuff. Oh, look at this. Interesting. I don't know why I'm breathing heavy. What is this? Showing different forklifts. Is that a ladder I can climb? Nope. I was just going to play with it, you know. Okay, Hall 2.
Attention visitors to Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please remember to stay hydrated while exploring the exhibits on
Oh, yeah.
display. For your convenience, a selection of beverages and tasty snacks are available for purchase in the lobby.
Wait, why is it going backwards? Huh, what was that?
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please remember to stay hydrated while exploring the exhibits on display. For your convenience, a selection of beverages and tasty snacks are available for purchase in the lobby.
There we go. Now it's going down.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
How slow can I walk?
Stay hydrated while exploring the
That's the slowest I can walk.
convenience, a selection of
Let's speed that up a little bit.
snacks are available for purchase in the lobby.
Okay, what do we got here? We got the Paladin right there in the middle. And the Lightning. The Lightning is something that I really, really, really wanted. Just because of the firepower. But I rented one of these last year. And it was kind of anticlimactic. It just didn't... I didn't feel like it was a good fit for me. Now, the Hornet C Mark II, that's the one I have. But this is the M, which is the Super Hornet. The Super Hornet not only has a pilot seat, but it also has a co-pilot seat. Try that. Look at that interior. That is pretty... That was pretty cool. And see, I'm sitting in the back. Oh no, don't tell me I can't get out. Enter remote turret. Oh, interesting. Wow, and it's kind of fiddly. So let's get out of the seat. See, and there's a pilot seat in front. So this is like a two-seat fighter, like what, the F-15? Now, the Paladin is a good size. This is not too big, not too small. But the issue I have with it is I couldn't use it as like a daily. Oh, I like that hex door. Yeah, that hex door is pretty sweet. You got to carry your cargo in this way, through this passageway. You got your weapons right here, so that when you get ready to exit the ship, you have all your weapons and armor, which they haven't figured out how to do the armor yet. And this is the cargo grid right on the two sides there. That's kind of ridiculous, I think. It's not, well, this ship isn't built for carrying cargo. That's not what it is. It's a combat ship. What is this? The ladder. Okay. Steps going down to the gunner's seats. And there's a ladder to the bridge, or you should be able to take the stairs. There's a little, this is where the alien pops out, right? Is that a bed? No, it's a table. There's a bunk bed. I kind of like the minimalist look of it. And there's another bunk bed, so 4 people could sleep in here comfortably at the same time. Not that everybody's going to be asleep at the same time. Somebody dropped. Oh, dude. Okay, let me go inside first. If you're gonna leave me a watermelon wedge, I'm gonna eat it. This is the engineering terminal. This is where the fuses would go. Components, it's all kind of in the same room, which is kind of good. So your engineer persona can keep your components fresh. What is that? Cooler? Okay. There's probably something in this one over here. Another cooler. The latrine. That's the shitter shower. Shower water comes down and goes through the drain. In Traveler, we call that a fresher. Okay, that's how we came in. Nothing really else in the ship. Okay, that's pretty cool though. Nice minimalist. It doesn't have anything that I want in a daily driver. It's a nice ship, big guns, very good for combat missions. But that's something I would consider purchasing in-game closer to when organization activities become a thing, because right now they're not. That's a different type of saber. It's a peregrine. Yeah, I was right. Peregrine, which I want to say it's a missile boat, but it might be wrong. I don't know what the Peregrine is. What is a Peregrine? Racing. Okay. It's a racing ship. Okay, we already looked at the Hornet. Okay, moving on. This is the Anvil Hall. I think Aegis is my favorite computer in the game. Aegis is the best has the best computers for their ships, but when it comes to design of the ship itself, the layout, the look, I think RSI is my favorite. I wish I could have an RSI ship with an Aegis computer. That would be awesome. We'll see if that's something that can happen later in the game. Okay, so this is all the aliens. Asperia is a human company that acquires, not going to say how, because I don't know, but they acquire these alien ships and then they convert them to be used by humans. And this is the Talon, which is a Tavaran ship. Everything about the Tavaran is supposed to remind you of birds. The Tavaran are a bird race, a bird-like race. They're humanoid. They stand on their hind legs and they have arms and stuff. But I think they have feathers, right? And all their ships are like birds of prey or named after a claw, right? That's a talon. That kind of stuff. And you can look at that gold. What the heck is going on with that? Is that looks like deformity, but I think that's their version of camouflage. I'm curious. Now, the Tavaran have a technology that they use where you notice how they don't have glass, right? It's solid. But you saw Star Trek. You heard Scotty talk about transparent aluminum. Well, think of that as a one-way transparent aluminum. Okay, how do you get in this thing? It says canopy, but okay, I see canopy. How do I get in this? Oh, right there. See, look at the chair, even has that look to it. Looks like it'd be comfortable, actually. That's interesting. Okay, it's got a joystick, sort of. And now you're in your complete darkness. That's kind of cool. It's like a HOTAS, but not. Let's see if this thing powers on. No? I wanted it to power up. I don't know what that says. Okay. Spool quantum drive. Landing gear, I would guess. Power. The power button doesn't let me press it. Okay, well, I got a HUD. Enable. there another one? Ah, there is. Countermeasures, targeting, weapons. That's cool. What do we got here? Weapons on viewport. Here we are. No? It doesn't work. Well, this whole thing here goes transparent and you can see out if it was working. If it would let you power it on. Never flown a Talon. That would be pretty cool to rent one of these and take it on a combat mission just to see how it flies. You got the Stinger over there, which I have. Whoa, this is a massive gun. What the frick is this? What the hell is this? Like Steve Martin said, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Okay, you should be able to point at it and rent it or buy. Whoa, wait, I had it there for a second. Right there, there it is. I can't read that. And I'm not buying it. Canon. Light strike. Okay, I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool looking. Okay, so the Stinger, it's a Van Duel ship, and I have absolutely zero desire to own or fly the Stinger. My understanding is it's way underpowered. It's got like 6 shots with its guns, and then it power runs out. All right, now this is the utility, the Prowler utility. Okay. Well, they're not showing the other Prowler. Okay, this one's new. The Prowler is just like the Final Fantasy VII dropship. I mean, Final Fantasy movie dropships. It's exactly the same. I mean, if you could copy and paste it and it would look exactly the same. But the Prowler has these little blades right here that when it lands, the blades lay down on the dirt. And when they do that, it creates a wall for when the troops jump out of their cubby holes, they get to run right up to this wall and use it as cover. I thought it was ingenious. But this is not the troop transport. This is the cargo ship. And the designers said that the interior of both of the ships has all these like struts and beams and bars and everything like that. It's supposed to make you feel like you're in a nest. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Now the Prowler has the actual Prowler. Okay, here we go. We got a couple of extra seats over here. Looks like there's a seat right there. Exit ship. That's cool. It's got like a little side door. Okay, that is cool. And this one,
These things just boggle the mind.
you got some hips on you, girl.
How you been? Good?
I'm good. How are you doing? You're acting like you know me. Have we met? Have we dated before? Okay, what's the name of this bad boy? The Shulin. Or Yes, I said Shuolin, not Suolin. Um, this is a very weird ship. I don't think I've ever seen anybody in the game actually use the ship. It's probably because it's weird. It's like a little vertical takeoff and landing ship. It goes up and down. Got a floating set of stairs. I think this is a Tavaran ship. Not a Tavaran, a Xi'an ship, I think. It's got an elevator. I don't know if that's the elevator. That's the elevator. It's got an elevator right there. Takes you up to the cockpit, which you lay on your back and you look up like a rocket ship. It's super cool, but it's just weird. I don't think anybody. I think that's it right there in the picture. And what is this little display case area? Something missing that should go right here and there. Maybe they'll add them later. See, that's probably the Shuolin right there. Oh, wait, what do we got going on in here? The Gatak Raylin. Cargo ship. Xi'an. Okay. I think they put these other ships, the Gladiuses, in the container with it to kind of give you a size scale comparison. Those are all single seat fighters.
Hey.
That's a.
Hey there.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
You guys must be on from the embassy or something. Okay, so it's another one of those weird ships. And what's over here? Just components? Oh no, there's more. Okay. That's a nice gun. I'm having to back up so that I can get the whole gun in the screen. What is that? Like a size 9 cannon or something? It's got to be gigantic. What is that? Mammoth repeater. It's only 667. So I think it's a size 6. Knox. I would like to rent that. I rented the X1, but I want to see if I can get. Oh, look at the gun on it. It's gun. Okay. Can I rent it? No, because it's not the Knox day. You can only rent the ships on the day that they're available. The Santoki. That, when it came out, everybody was drooling over it because it was so cool. It had cool sounds and stuff. When you open this canopy, you notice how it's kind of like a bubble wheel-like looking canopy or whatever. The wings fold out and twist or something. It's it's got really cool, like eerie sounds. Let's see if it has those sounds in the IAE. Okay, all I did was open the canopy. That's not what I wanted. Oh no, this is not the same ship. Look at the little hand joystick kind of things. Oh, this is a little floating chair that deposits you on the ground outside. Okay, so this is not the ship I was thinking of. Because the other one had like a little staircase that popped out. When that staircase popped out, it goes doo 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 doo. I mean, it made some weird noises. And this is the Growler or something. What do they call this thing? Banu Defender. The arms like a gorilla, and then when it goes to fly, the arms come up and reach out, like they come up and then they reach out, and I think it comes default with a beam laser, or at least it used to. Okay, that looks like the Hurston Dynamics attrition. I couldn't tell you what size. Okay, I've got it highlighted. Where is the info plaque? Oh, there it is. Attrition. Nope, don't buy that thing. Does that say attrition 8? All right, we've seen everything in the alien chamber. We are out. They are not, this is funny. I'm finding this to be funny. They're not showing every ship. Because in the past, what they would do is they would take a day, like let's say the Origin Day, and they would clear the hall completely out, and then the only thing in the hall would be Origin ships. And they would have every single version, every variant, every option. You know, what is this? Copy to go. Look at all this on the ground. Carry. Store. Carry. Store.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
I hope these are, like, they're probably all empty. But as long as I have 2 of them, I can drink out of them. Okay.
gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire.
Okay, so that was Hall 2 and 3.
Come to take flight.
There's Hall 4. Let's go over there. Is that armor over there? I'm getting pulled over there. This is magnetic pull. The Geist Armor Epoch set. Okay. Dust Devil Armor Epoch set. That is very Warhammer looking. But you know what? I like it. I like it actually quite a bit, actually. Looks like a P8. Matching P8. That's pretty cool. Took a screen, took a picture. Avis Armor Epoch set. Includes a backpack. Looks like it's medium. A navy and black coloring, finished in Baroque gold. I think this is the Twitch armor, you know, all three of these sets. But I don't participate in Twitch at all. I avoid Twitch. Okay, 4 and 5. Here we go. Is there something back there too? I doubt if there's anything back there. Or is it just a way to get around? It's where you take your girlfriend and you make out. Nobody can watch you. Okay, so mining. I think I mentioned this last night. I am a little bit behind on the whole mining gameplay. That's 4 and 5. Okay, let's go to 4. And these halls, these halls look exactly the same as they've done every year, except for these plaques. They've been different, and of course the banners have been changed. But everything else looks exactly the same. And here's the gray cats. Ooh, what's this guy? One of these gray cats I want to get. And I want to figure out which one will fit in my Zeus. I know he will because I have this one. This one looks like a good option. The STV. That's like the Rock and the Rock Duo. Those are mining ships, mining vehicles. Now this guy, the MTC. The MTC might be a little bit too big And now, see, I'm only talking about the door. The cargo bay itself has got all kinds of room. But getting in through the door, what does it look like inside? Single seat driver and nothing else. Okay. I don't think I like this. But I do think I like this. The MDC. What is that on the back? Some kind of big ass shotgun. There is no room in here at all. It's just you and your weapons. But it looks cool. Oh, what is that? Okay, so this will actually take a couple of different boxes. Probably specifically made for that. Yeah, it's not a passenger. Neither one of these M series look like they've got passenger seats. The Ursa is, I mean, someone could stand. Oh, wait. There is a seat there. But I think this guy might be the guy. I don't know. Probably not. Look, I got this. Look at those tires, man. That thing's a piece of junk. Oh, wait, what do we got over here? Look at this little baby. It's a little pickup truck, is that what it is? Looks like it could hold cargo under there, maybe a cargo box. This is the new Clipper. All right, this is the... See now, the Dragonfly is just too big. It's got these big arms. There's the Hello Kitty Dragonfly. Let's take a look at this Clipper because I'm curious. I'm not going to rent it anytime soon. Okay, so it's got kind of a little ramp in the front. Looks very small. Also very small. Looks like another ladder. That's where the battery goes. Okay, what the heck is this? Exposed engines. Fire extinguisher would normally go in there. It looks like a med bed, but it might be a med bed. Oh, it is. Oh. That might make this ship worth it. Yeah, digital medical assistant. Hot surface. Is that a 3D printer? There's the other ladder that goes up. What is that? Is that an elevator? I don't want to risk going into it, because I'll probably get myself killed. Being that it's Drake. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, you've got a bed, a shower, engineering, components and stuff. Okay, you can jump down. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't climb up that way. Okay, you can get out of it pretty fast, it seems like, but it looks like there's only one way in and out. And it's very narrow. Like, you could barely, I don't know how many boxes you could put in there, but it's got that med bed. Okay, so it's a cargo and med bed kind of place. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's I don't know if I like it or not, but it's good. It's cool. Okay, now we're going to go check some other stuff out. And then we're going to go to the hangar and we're going to test out see if some stuff will fit. Is that the 400? I've been in a 400, but you might not have, but I have no desire for that. Yeah, that's the X1, right? Yeah, that's the one I rented. And I think I can fit that. See, it's a motorcycle. I think I can fit that in the back of it was right there on the tip of my tongue. It's not a Perseus, it's a damn, I can't remember. I'm struggling to remember the name of the rescue ship. Okay, that's it. We're heading back to the hangar. And I'm going to test to see if the links will fit. If it will, then I don't have to worry about the Great Cat. NTV or whatever it is that I was thinking about getting. If it doesn't fit, then I might have to get a Gray Cat. Or when the Gray Cats come around, I'm going to rent one to see if that'll fit in my ship. I might get this one though. Just cause, but it's like a single seater. No, wait, this is the one that has the gunner seat, right? No, it doesn't. It only has the driver. Okay, so maybe not this one. Maybe that one. Or maybe there'll be other ones that I can rent, and because I want a little bit of cargo on there, because the plan is to land outside a weapon range of bunkers, drive in, loot whatever I'm going to loot, and throw it in the back of my truck, and then drive out. I'm only considering the motorcycle because I'm... Wait, I didn't go to Hall 5. Okay, we're going to Hall 5. Hall 5 looks like Consolidated Outlands, looks like Crusader, and Musashi. Okay, so there's one more hall that I missed. Okay, here we go. I think that's the C1 Spirit or whatever. And I think the C1 is a ridiculous looking ship. I think it's kind of stupid looking. But there are some people that like it. And then this is the Intrepid? Yeah. This is the Intrepid, which is asymmetrical, which bothers me. Okay, so these Mirai Guardians, right? Mirai. Oh, that's Mirai. That's not Musashi. Guardians. I think the Guardians are pretty cool looking. What is this? The Fury? Look how small that is. That is a small little device. I wonder if I could fit a couple of those in my Carrack. Well, that was it for that. Okay, hangar time. Now I'm curious. Oh. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of empty bottles. Okay, that's cool. What's kind of interesting about the IAE this year is it's not super crowded with everybody just piled in
Hey.
and you know, just everybody's here because Nick's just came out and everybody's checking out the new thing, the new hotness. I've got to go check out Nick's, you know. To me, Nick's can wait. This couldn't wait. Wow, there's a lot of people in here.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle.
All right, this is the spaceport.
Approaching next station.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Hey.
Enjoying the view? Our recently redesigned Crusader Industries shuttlecraft feature expanded vista opportunities with their
Hey there.
Ready to sample the true beauty of Crusader? From the Empire Class cocktails to the breathtaking views, Pandora's exclusive Voyager bar. Every moment's an experience. Located on the roof deck of the Stratus Building, Cloudview Center.
From breathtaking views, incredible dining, to
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Pisces. There it is. Pisces. Okay, we're gonna deliver the Pisces. There's the Perseus. We're gonna deliver that. Now, where do I get my vehicles? Where do I get the links? And the...
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, look at that. He's got that armor. That's cool.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Well, not that I'm going to do anything with it, but I want to kind of just do a tour.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Maybe I'll fly...
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
There's not like a... There's no ground here, right? So there would be no need for a ground vehicle. So maybe I need to go someplace that has a ground. Or a space station, because I think you can pull ground vehicles into a space station, I think. Okay, so like my Carrack would have filled this entire thing up. Oh, wait a second. It might be a freight elevator thing? I don't think so. Let me try this. I know my Atlas is a freight elevator thing.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Now there's an Atlas. I could pull it up here. Okay, there's Gray Cat. There we go. Okay, so I can... I'm going to deliver those here.
Please visit us again.
But I'm still going to check out this ship. Let's go check this thing out. Kind of looks a little bit like a constellation in the rear. Perseus, that's a cool touch. Kind of looks like constellation engines in the rear. Is that a gun? There's a cargo bay. There's an elevator. Dock and collar. One on both sides. Okay. Let's do the right thing. Do the elevator. Up and down, that's what it's got. I thought the Perseus had a basketball court. I don't see it. Okay, either way, this is the cargo hold. That's the dock and collar. This is where the torpedoes would go. Okay, so they gave me some torpedoes, but it looks like there's some empty racks over here. A window to the outside world, okay. Wow, I barely, look how close I am and the door opens. Components. There's a ladder. Lower deck main elevator. Okay. Am I going to the rear? I'm going to the rear. Okay, so this is the elevator in and out. Cargo bay. Other side of the cargo bay is a lower turret and main elevator. Am I not close enough? Ah, I wasn't close enough. That's interesting. Maybe a 3-person elevator. Come on, turn for me. There we go. Lower deck, main deck, upper deck. Okay. We should still be in the back of the ship. Mess hall, crew quarters, engineering. This is a nice layout. Wow, that's pretty big for a mess hall. Oh, okay. It's also break room. Wait a second. Pool cues? Nice. I've got the balls on my Carrack, and I got pool cues on the Perseus. Six crew, okay. Toilet. With a mirror that works. Okay. That's the camera that feeds into the monitor. That's my understanding how that works. They don't actually, which they could fake it. They could just put a camera and not put a graphics. Lots of guns. Is it not a door? That's not a door? Okay, it's just the armory. In the crew quarters. Okay. So they wake up, grab their guns, and go. What is that? Probably a ladder. Escape pod access. Okay. Okay, I'm digging it. That's the ladder to get up here. Right. Lower the cargo bay. Okay. Maybe. Let's see. I like the little caution laser that pops up when the cargo bay is down. Open? What am I opening? There it is, the basketball hoop. I don't see a hoop, I just see a backboard. But let's get a little closer and let's go see. Oh, there's a hoop. That looks like an elevator or something. Some kind of... I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. That probably does exactly the same thing. There's a ladder. Relays. Torpedo bay. Downstairs was loading. I've got a basketball Jones. Oh, okay, so if you're down there, you can see the torpedoes. Okay, cool. Use torpedo console. Okay, that's like the Perseus, or the... This is the Perseus. That's like the Polaris. That's a turret. Okay. Okay. More escape pods. Captain's quarters. So that would be 7 crew. Captain plus 6 others. Suit locker. Weapons. Toilet. Is his toilet better? Not really. He doesn't have a mirror. Storage. Office. EXO comes in, takes a seat, and talks about, you know, we got to do something about Starbuck because she's a loose cannon. Finally, the bridge. Okay, what did I miss? The bridge is close to the aft, actually. Everything you want to do is in the aft, except for the torpedo launcher guy. So this would be the pilot seat. Gunner. Weapons locker. Relays. Okay. I don't know what you guys think of this ship, but it was pretty cool. Let's do the ladder thing. From the bridge. Oh, I can keep going, okay. And there's the elevator. That's the main elevator. That's not the... Oh, look at the floor. I didn't see that when I was up there. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I didn't get any points. Okay, so now we're going to do some juggling over here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, we got some juggling. There are my legs. I was like, where are my legs at? My backpack's kind of sticking up a little bit. My guns and everything.
Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational.
Is this thing a landing gear? Nope. What is going on?
Weapons deactivated. Weapons active. Core system deactivated.
There we go. All right, so that's vehicle 1.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't remember Basketball Jones at all. My Cheech and Chong knowledge would come from maybe one movie. Of course, it's Up in Smoke. Okay, so we're going to see if this glass door will open when I get close to it. And we're going to see if this thing will even fit inside there. It might not even fit.
Origin jump works at your service.
Oh, I can
Core
go.
system operational.
I can slide sideways. Okay, let's do this. Lower my maximum speed so I don't crash. Does it look like it's gonna fit? That's as low as I can go with it. I'm bumping. Well, that didn't make it. That didn't work. I figured this would be the one to fit. If any one of them was going to fit, I thought this would be the one. And I thought I could go lower than this. Well, that's a no-go. Okay, that's ridiculous. I am not injured. Where'd the bike go? Okay.
Weapons core system deactivated.
What the heck is going on? I definitely don't want this. I don't want this vehicle. If it's going to act like that. That is definitely a no other go.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, and I lost my orange laser. And my green laser. I've only got red ones. See, now that's on the ground. Now let's hope I don't get locked in the driver's seat.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
And it's RSI. How fast does it go? Goes pretty fast. I'm drifting. I didn't look at the speed though. Where's my speedometer? Oh, there it is. Meters per second. Okay, it doesn't gimbal up and down. Not from the driver's seat, I guess. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to get that to deploy to the side. There we go. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What the hell? This thing's a little hard to drive, believe it or not. Okay, 30 meters per second. Is 30 times 60 times 60 is how many meters per hour it's going. All right, here's the test. Hey, I'm getting out. Um, It says open right there. And there's also like an exit button around here somewhere. I remember seeing it when I was in earlier. Wrong button. What is that? Can I open this? Maybe I gotta be powered up.
Weapons system is on. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
How am I supposed to get out of this thing? Am I missing something? There's an exit there. And there's an open here, whatever that's for. Okay, I don't know what that did. That's the passenger seat. I saw the button as I was pressing it. I thought that it would just open up as soon as I get out of my seat. Okay, I can pick the driver's seat. I can pick the passenger seat. It won't let me pick the door. You know what we're gonna do? Alt F4. Boom. Give it a second. There it is. Launch the game. It's gonna put me right back in the cockpit, but hopefully now the door will work. I did already submit a issue council report that I couldn't get out of the driver's seat. Now I'm thinking I need to issue a report that when I do get out of the driver's seat, the door doesn't open. I like how it says IEE pomp and opulence reeks of empire in decline. Corporatocracy eager to pacify the masses with annual aerospace event. Man, they are definitely anti-empire. I learned a new word today. The nascent oceans and atmosphere now present. The nascent, I grokked it earlier, and because I was like, "What is nascent?" I've heard it before, but I've never really paid attention. It just means coming into being. Something that's nascent is coming into being, or developing, or something like that. So when it says nascent oceans and atmosphere, that means they're coming into being. And I was like, oh, okay. To see Nix 1, terraforming shows progress, that is how they are justifying changing Nix 1. Because originally Nix 1 was supposed to be a barren rock, according to the galactic map. But they want to use it as a test bed for their new Genesis program. The new Genesis program will transform Nix 1 into a habitable planet. And, well, okay, hold on, back up. The Genesis program will goes through all of the planets in the game, moons, planets, and everything, and fixes things that are, it's kind of like a debugging software. You put it in and it'll go through all the different worlds and it'll say, oh, this should not have a forest here, this should be rocks, or there's too many rocks here, it shouldn't have any rocks. It's basically going to go through and like fix it. It'll fix everything, supposedly. Okay, I'm in the cockpit. I knew I would be. But wait, there's a driver's seat, there's a passenger seat. Bumping into the door doesn't open it. There's an open right there. It's acting like it's locked. That looks like an unlock button to me. And then that should change to unlocked. Wait, I heard something open. Oh, that's maybe a neighboring. See, I was wondering if the door would open. Okay. That a scanner? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. This thing has shields. Holy crap, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Oh, I got a Halo Scope. He's on my friends list. Okay, all of that looks good. Now there is a button that I set think it was Alt D. Oh, there it is. Which is doors, like all doors open. Look at the size of those wheels. Okay. I succeeded.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So far, I'm liking the links, other than the fact of the getting in and out of it.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't know. It looks like it might be too wide. Those wheels look like they're too wide. Because the ramp on the Zeus is really very narrow. I can barely get my golf cart in there. But I really hope this Lynx does fit. I'm praying that it fits, but I don't think it will. Bike is still, oh, the bike would fit. Probably, most likely. Sweet. Also sweet. Whoa, come on now. Yeah, that's gonna be too narrow. Yeah, damn. See, I need a ship with a wider ramp. I guess I'm gonna have to get me one of those gray cats. Maybe the dune buggy looking one. Won't fit.
weapons system is all. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Let's see if the door will open now, or if am I gonna have to. Guess I'm gonna have to use the all door open button. See, this would have been a good ship. Oh well.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
It would definitely fit in my Carrack. I'm only renting the Perseus, I don't own that. The Ursa is actually bigger than the Lynx. Yeah, this PTV, it'll fit, but I don't want to drive it around on planet.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm going to leave everything where it's at. Trying to decide, is there anything I want to do? Now, that was really all I had scheduled for tonight, was to see if I could get the links in the back of that, to see if I could get the X1 in the back of my Pisces. I didn't try something. I didn't try tractor beaming it inside. So I ran over the bike over here. Did it go flying somewhere? Do I know where it is? Did I crush it? Oh, it's way over there. This might be something.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Won't let me repair it. Maybe I've got shields on. Interesting. I'm backing into the ship so that the door will open. Oh, see, too far back and is it in? No. Bah. It's a gorilla trying to get a banana out of a bottle. Okay, is that as far as it'll go? Okay, I got it in. It will fit. I just have to tractor beam it in. So now, once we land, and I gotta try to get out, might be bad. Aha! That's cheating. That would be dangerous on a planet, I think.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
Can't go down or up unless I'm in the air. Even if I'm in the air, I can't nose down. Hmm. Okay, so this is not a perfect idea, but I wanted to be able to take my rescue ship. In case I died, I could respawn on it. And then in the missions, I could jump onto a bike and do the thing. Not saying I need to repair it. That's odd.
Core system deactivated.
Okay, if I powered down, how come I'm still floating?
Origin jumpworks at your service. Core system operational.
Okay.
Weapons deactivated. Core system deactivated.
Okay, that might have done it. Hold on. It's on the ground now, right? It's still hovering, but it's a little high. It's a little lower than it was before. I turned the engines off. Okay, well, at least now it's not like bouncing all over the place. I mean, it is, but all right. Well, this is where we're going to end it right here, guys. Played around enough. I still have some miniatures I got to work on, and I always have a lot of miniatures to work on. I'm trying to get my Quatre Bras Napoleonic figures finished in a reasonable amount of time. So what I'm trying to do is by the end of December having them all done. But I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. Other than that, it was good hanging out with you guys. Thanks, Sean, for hanging out with me. If you are interested, remember that there is a free fly going on right now where anybody that wants to play around in Star Citizen, all you got to do is go to the website, download the game, and jump in. It's free. And if you like it, and you want to learn more about Star Citizen, or if you want me to help you get around in Star Citizen, just let me know, and maybe we can team up and fly around the verse a little bit, and that's up to you. All right, guys, I am out of here. Oh, by the way, when the IAE is over, there is going to be which is December 3rd, I think. So December 4th or 5th or somewhere in that neighborhood, I'm going to go to the second chapter of my galactic tour. And the second chapter is going to take us to Pyro. And we're going to go to every planet and moon on Pyro and do a little exploration on each of those worlds. By that time, because there's a lot of planets, there's at least 5 planets. So I'm going to anticipate maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to anticipate maybe, I don't think I can go to the, oh, maybe I can. There's the sun. Every one of these rings would be a planetary system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each planet is going to have a number of moons. I don't see any moons there. Those all look like just mining outposts. I know these planets have moons. I just don't know which ones are which. And there's an L1. Okay, interesting. But my point is, there's going to be at least 10 or 15 locations to visit. And if I do each location a night, that's going to be 2 weeks. So, I mean, it'll be Christmas time by the time it's all finished or so. So by then, maybe, well, let me rephrase that. When the IAE goes off and the free fly goes off, CIG is going to take a holiday. So all of December and the first part of January, the offices are going to be closed. So nothing new is going to happen until mid or late January. Probably, to be honest, it's probably going to be February, but before anything happens patch-wise. And then that's when I might go visit Nick's, because I want it to be repaired. And by then, hopefully, by then I'll have my new processor, motherboard, memory, and cooler. Maybe an maybe another SSD. I'm not sure. But that's future history. So, all right, guys, you guys take care, and I will catch you in the next one.